This video is sponsored by me. If classic Doctor Who is your thing, I just started a review marathon of the whole William Hartnell era. The An Unearthly Child review went up this week, but you can get access to the whole of the Season 1 reviews early, right now, by supporting me via Patreon. You also get your name in the credits of upcoming reviews, and can get access to a Mr. TARDIS Discord server. Link in the description below. Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Mr. TARDIS and welcome to another Doctor Who collection box set unboxing. You can probably hear my cat going a little bit mad in the background, but I did not want to delay this unboxing because, for whatever reason, I got this almost a whole week early. This is meant to come out on like December 5th, and this arrived at the end of November. Now, I ordered this from Zavvi, and it must have been some sort of weird monkey's paw type agreement that I made with them, because yes, I can get this a week early, however, it can also be wrapped up terribly. Now, you may not be able to tell from this angle, but this was genuinely how it was handed over to me when the postman turned up the other day. Yep. You can just go right through that thing. Yeah, there's a slightly folded over piece at the end, but it turns out this is just how it was packaged. It just comes out like that. That's why I was able to show it on camera in previous videos before actually doing this unboxing, because I could just get access to it. And I also think maybe because of the packaging, it's got a little bump on it. Hopefully I can fix that once I get it out of the cling film, but that's quite disappointing. So yeah, you can get Doctor Who The Collection Season 2 early, but it comes in the worst packaging possible. Literally, it's just like a single hoop. It's just a folded over bit of cardboard. But anyway, let's talk about the main focus of this video, and that is the collection Season 2 of Doctor Who, the very first black and white season to be part of this collection set, the first William Hartnell set. And yes, I am a little bit behind when it comes to these collection set unboxings. I actually did film collection unboxings for Season 17, Season 22, I assume Season 24, I can't remember what I have and haven't done. But in the meanwhile, I actually got my Season 22 collection set signed by Colin Baker. I was part of the Doctor Who Community Show panel at London Comic Con, and also at London Comic Con was Colin Baker, and also Peter Davison, but he signed the bottom of it, so it does get covered up when you put the sleeve on. So yes, I do have these collection sets, I have filmed unboxings, I presume I'm just going to edit them and release them and act like nothing happened. So let's just get these out of the way for now, and focus on the Season 2 collection set. Once again, terrific, beautiful artwork from Lee Binding, but we can only really appreciate it if we take the plastic off. And this is a chunky set, just for like comparison's sake. Let's put it side by side with Season 22. Now, Season 22 already has a lot of discs, because it's got a lot of extended versions and multiple discs for a single serial. But yeah, for Season 17 as well, I think Season 2 is probably the widest box set. This is a massive release, and if you've watched previous unboxings, you know that many of the previous box sets have struggled to contain the amount of discs already, and this has got like 50-ish episodes. In fact, I've just checked the back of the box, so this one says all 26 episodes, this one says all 13 episodes, this says all 9 stories. They haven't said how many episodes are in this on the back. That's interesting. Anyway, once again, let's get these out of the way and open up the collection set and make sure that scalpers can never get their hands on a brand new copy. Such a satisfying tearing sound. Here we go. Right, so what can I do about this? Okay, I think I might just be able to fold it and somehow fix the crease. No, actually I think that crease is going to be there forever now. Damn it! Anyway, let's take this sleeve off, and oh, this is tightly packed in. Oh, this is like trying to get me out of my jeans at Christmas. So, what have we got here? Continue your Doctor Who archive with the Ultimate Collector's set. Planet of the Giants, the Dalek Invasion of Earth, The Rescue, The Romans, The Web Planet, The Crusade, The Space Museum, The Chase, and The Time Meddler. All 9 stories with picture and sound newly restored from the best available sources, plus hours of extra material, including In Conversation, 2 brand new interviews conducted by Matthew Sweet featuring William Russell, who plays Ian, and Maureen O'Brien, who plays Vicky. Behind the Sofa, an all-star lineup of Doctor Who companions watch stories from this classic season. Flight Through Eternity, a full-length documentary looking back at the early years of Doctor Who. Collectibles documentary examining the 1960s Doctor Who merchandise explosion. I think that's the documentary that's hosted by Emily Cook. Good for her. She's done really, really well recently. Awesome stuff. Missing episode reconstructions. Watch The Crusade with its 2 missing episodes reconstructed using off-air soundtracks and photographs. Yeah, so that's going to be the big sticking point with these collection sets moving forward. Do they progress with the animated reconstructions, or do they try and wait until there's animated reconstructions? Do they do the telesnaps? What happens if, for whatever reason, who knows, a miracle, the Crusade is found? Well, what do they do? I think it makes sense with that context to open with Season 2, because it is only those 2 episodes missing. For example, Season 1, there is only 1 missing story, but that 1 missing story is Marco Polo. That's like 7 episodes, and it's a very big, epic, complex story. So the future is interesting for this collection set. It's also why, possibly at time of recording this unboxing, we don't know what the box set is going to be after Season 2 to get released. We don't know. Anyway, The Storyteller, a special short film produced to launch the set. That is the trailer that we saw starring Maureen O'Brien returning as Vicky. PDF written archive, script production documents, the exclusive booklet, exclusive to this limited edition set with story notes, photographs and artwork. I don't recall the booklets actually being advertised on the back of these box sets. Each disc also features extensive special features previously released on DVD, including documentaries, featurettes, yada yada yada. Now, Cyberdevil on Twitter has done a very good job at compiling like lists and breakdowns of what is moving from DVD releases and what's been taken off the DVDs and presumably where it's going. There's a few special features which were on the DVDs of these stories which are not here now, but also from some other DVD sets for other seasons they've been moved here, vice versa. Check out the Cyberdevil on Twitter if you want to know that before getting this set. Also, this is Future Will while editing. I didn't notice this when unboxing, but for some reason, Peter Purvis's name isn't on the back along with Hartnell and the rest of the companion actors, even though he is in 2 of these serials and is a formal companion by the end. That's weird. So yeah, let's just put this cardboard to one side for now and take a look at this collection set. Once again, the beautiful Lee binding artwork. We've got this silver and blue Dalek design from Dalek Invasion of Earth front and centre. That's absolutely beautiful. We've got the Menoptera at the top there. Killer, I forget his name. It's the long, complex name. The creature costume from The Rescue. Really good story, but I forget its name. The Zarbi, and also some other things here I don't really fully know yet. Except for this gent. This guy's the meddling monk. We love this guy. And on the back here, we've got the TARDIS. I think that this is a recreation of The Chase. This is the TARDIS making its way through the vortex, and this is the Dalek's time machine pursuing them. That's my best guess as to what the reference is at the back of this box set. But yeah, gorgeous piece of artwork. Yeah, it's just a shame that in transit this thing has clearly been damaged a little bit. Yeah, that's frustrating. So yeah, let's open this beautiful thing up, and this is once again gorgeously binding artwork here from the Dalek Invasion of Earth. It is forbidden to dump bodies in the river. There's the Dalek coming out of the water. We never ever find out what it's doing in the water in the first place, but it's an iconic image. So let's open up these TARDIS doors, and here's some Season 2 artwork. Now, this is gorgeous. From Dalek's Invasion of Earth here, The Chase, The Web Planet, The Rescue. Yeah, it's all absolutely gorgeous here. And if we open this up, we've got the booklet. We've got another booklet. What's inside? Is this the Monk's TARDIS? I'm not entirely, because I don't have an encyclopedic knowledge of the classic season. Oh no, sorry, this is the Doctor's TARDIS, but on the left, this is the time-space visualizer. Isn't it when they're watching the Beatles and they're watching Shakespeare and the Gettysburg Address and everything at the beginning of that story? Yeah, okay, so this is the interior of the Doctor's TARDIS. Oh, cool, it's even got the skylight at the top there that you can only see in a couple of shots in the classic season. The very top, the roof of the TARDIS console room. That's such a deep cut, as far as I'm concerned at least. That's so cool. So, we've got these booklets here. Okay, so this is the first Doctor for Big Finish. Stephen Noonan has been a terrific Doctor recently. The Outlaws is like in my top 5 for Doctor Who Big Finish sets for this past year. Really terrific stuff. So we've got Titan Comics here. Doctor Who, Edge of Reality and Lonely Assassins. Lonely Assassins is genuinely great. Try and get it on your phone. It's like a really good game. Season 2 audiobooks if you are so inclined. The Demon Quest vinyl, a full cast drama with Tom Baker as the Doctor. The Titan Books range. The Escape Room, Worlds of Wonder in Edinburgh, really good event, I saw it in Liverpool. Doctor Who magazine, Forbidden Planet Doctor Who merch, some cool stuff there, and Doctor Who origin stories. Okay, but yeah, oh, this is cool. I just saw at the back. Normally they just have a Polaroid photo of the incumbent Doctor of the range, but they've got all of the companions and the Doctor for this season as well. Because, you know, if you look at the classic season, particularly the Hartnell era, it's much more of an ensemble cast. I'd argue that in season 1, Ian is the main character. It should have been called Ian Who. But yeah, that's so cool. We've got the artwork here as well. Awesome stuff. Let's open this thing up briefly. 60 years on, Doctor Who's enduring legacy is fueled by its constant on-screen renewal, with new Doctors and companions refreshing the series at regular intervals. That change started here with the programme's second season. During the course of its 39 episodes, that is a lot in this box set. All 3 original companions, Susan, Ian and Barbara, departed the series. Doctor Who was able to weather this storm, however, largely owing to the popularity of the Daleks, who had been a hit with the public the previous year. Obviously, I'm not going to read the full thing, I just like reading the full paragraph. And yeah, I think it's just really, really cool. We've got a lovely quote here from Heather Hartnell. Bill had a way with children, spoke to them on their own level, never down to them, and they respected him for it. It was almost like the Pied Piper. They even used to follow us down to the pub and wait outside. It was wonderful. I'm really looking forward to seeing any commentaries and special features talking about 1960s Doctor Who. That's always just such an interesting, fascinating part of the show. Okay, so Planet of the Giants here, Dalek Invasion of Earth. So yeah, as usual, this just looks like a beautiful, in-depth look at the revived series. Once again, some gorgeous artwork inside as well. I presume that Lee Binding was behind a lot of this. I like the black and white imagery as well. The chase there and the Time Meddler. Awesome stuff. Aware the Time Meddler would conclude Doctor Who's second season before a summer broadcast hiatus, Douglas Camfield elected to shoot a special closing credit sequence with the regular casts shot against black drapes and superimposed over a Starfield background. That's such a cool ending to the season, by the way. That's if you've seen the Time Meddler, which was the story chosen to play at the BFI to celebrate this collection box set's release. So yeah, cool booklet there. Now, let's see. This is the bit I'm most curious about. How are they going to fit all of these discs in here? So just to give us a bit more room, let's close this up here. Okay, so disc 1. Oh. Okay, so disc 1, Planet of the Giants. Disc 2, Dalek Invasion of Earth. Disc 3, The Rescue. Disc 4, The Romans. Disc 5, The Web Planet. Disc 6, The Crusade. Disc 7, The Space Museum. Disc 8, The Chase. Struggling to get these things folded over. Disc 9, The Time Meddler, and you open this up and you're not greeted. You are greeted with Hartnell's face. So I just thought it was just the time vortex because of how the ink block pattern was around. But yeah, we've got Hartnell's face in the back. It's not the most flattering image, but it is consistent with the rest of the range. So yeah, I don't know how they've done it, but they've managed to fit all 9 discs in this box set, probably because they've made it so thick. So yeah, I've got a lot of material to get through here. There's quite a few stories from this collection set that I have not watched before. I've not watched the Crusades before. I've not watched the Space Museum all the way through. It has been about 10 years since I've watched Planet of the Giants. I remember getting a review copy of Planet of the Giants from To Entertain years ago when they were sending me review copies back in the day. I recently watched and covered The Time Meddler. If you go on Reversing Polarity Pod, they were very kind to invite me on to talk about that story. That was incredibly fun to record. And I watched The Rescue and The Romans when they were doing that Twitch marathon of Doctor Who. Those were some really good stories. Season 2, from what I can tell, is just a really good, consistent season. But you'll know my thoughts on Season 2 of Doctor Who very soon, because thanks to this collection set, as soon as I finish recording this video, I'm going to start processing and ripping this Blu-ray and getting all of the footage of Season 2 stories on my hard drive, because I'm currently doing a Hartnell review marathon. By the time you watch this video, my review of An Unearthly Child should be available to view. However, you've got all of Season 1 available to view right now if you are a patron of mine. If you're not a patron, that's absolutely fine, but you'll have to wait a little bit for those reviews to drop on YouTube in the coming weeks. You're going to be getting a Hartnell video, a Hartnell review, every single Friday for the foreseeable future until I finish his tenure, his reign as the first Doctor. So let's put all of this stuff away and then I can start getting my hands properly into these discs. As for the future of the range, Honestly, for the show's 60th anniversary, they are probably going to do something special. They're probably going to drop a couple of fan favourite seasons. Maybe season 25, because that's the show's 25th anniversary, of course. It's got Remembrance of the Daleks, greatest show in the galaxy. Season 20 as well, that's a crowd pleaser. That's a nostalgic-filled series with the 5 Doctors as well. Or maybe they might even drop season 1. We don't know what's happening with the animation range, but we do know that there is a distribution deal happening with Disney and the BBC at the moment. Maybe they've chipped in a couple of pounds to animate Marco Polo for season 1, or the Space Pirates for season 6, or maybe the Wheel in Space for season 5. So many of these seasons just need one more story and they're ready. I don't think we're going to be seeing a season 3 or season 4 collection set for a good while now. So yeah, folks, I know that I managed to get this early, but are you hoping to get your hands on a collection set, or are you going to wait until the standard edition of these sets come out? Maybe the limited edition one is a bit of a monkey's paw, because yes, you do get it early, in my case a whole week early, but the box is a little bit fragile, and who knows, maybe your delivery person will drop it off in a box that looks like this. But yeah, now it's time to do the obligatory last shot and see how this collection set looks with all the others. Okay, so it looks like my desk has officially reached the limit of how many collection box sets it can hold. And yeah, if you pan to the left, you'll see that my monitor and everything is there. So either I need a bigger desk or I need to figure something else out here. You can even see on my live streams in the background that I'm struggling to be able to contain my growing Blu-ray and box set collection. But yeah, such a gorgeous and beautiful range. Yeah, and I'm really just starting to really appreciate as well in the background of all of the artwork. You can see their respective opening title sequences. And Hartnell's one is like really prominent behind him as well. So yeah, thanks so much for watching this collection box set unboxing. And I'll see you folks next time.